Hi, I'm Hartley Booth. I'm a product lead in the BCG Platinion London office. My background is in product and project management, and I work across large corporate clients and also smaller startups. I worked for over a year on a large European telco, and our role was to transform them from an incumbent to a digital leader, make them more competitive in the marketplace. So we embedded good product management there alongside designers and developers, and the real goal of that was to help them to design and to build and release products at speed and at scale. So within this we also embedded agile ways of working, and really kind of all of these parts together enabled them to become more competitive in the landscape. As a product lead, I'm part of a multidisciplinary team, so I interact with a broad mix of profiles. On a daily basis, that will be strategic and experienced designers within the design team, architects and developers within the technical teams, as well as business stakeholders, and then obviously the client as well. Working as part of a multidisciplinary team, you need to be that conduit between technology, design, and business. You need to have a voice for the customer, but you also need to keep in mind what does the client want, what is that strategic vision, and then we also have to work within our technical constraints. So having that experience with the design team, with the technology team is critical, and whilst you don't have to understand everything that the team is doing, you need to understand why they're doing it and be able to help them to problem solve as they go. So having that grounding in design and that grounding in technology is super important. It's also very vital that we know the industry that we're working in. We might not always know that straight away, but we really need to bring ourselves up to speed quickly. So it's important to understand that and also to understand the business and the client that you're working with. There's a number of reasons why I'd recommend BCG Platinion. For me, there's the fact that it's a fast-paced environment and you're being challenged every day. The work is super interesting, the clients are great, and there's never one day where you do exactly the same thing as the next day. You wake up every morning and there's a new challenge. But I think actually the main thing for me is the people. Working with such smart people who have so much knowledge and working with them on a daily basis. So for me, the people are definitely the reason why I would recommend BCG Platinion to everybody else.